Welcome to On Acting. On this episode, we're going to talk about Actors Access, the website.
Yeah, so Actors Access, it's from Breakdown Services, and it's essentially an industry casting website. It provides breakdowns for casting directors, and it allows actors and their agents to submit themselves or their clients and portfolios for consideration.
Yeah, so some of the features that this website comes with, it allows you to set up and manage a profile with your headshot, your resume, and a size card.
Yeah, so most of your options as an actor will be basically on the profile because it's very specific to castings, right? So there's a lot of options that are available to you. So first is the photos. You get 2 photos for free, and they can be changed at any time. Essentially, you have like photo slots, right? And those 2 free slots can be rotated anytime you want. But you can add extra photos for $10. But those photos can't be changed for free. So for that $10, you don't get a 3rd slot. What you get is an image that's on the website permanently. You can take it down if you want, but it will remain in your account even if you delete it, which means you can always restore it for free anytime you want.
Yeah, you also can upload demo reels, but if you did that option, if you chose that, it'll cost you $22 per minute, which is a little hefty, but it's useful if you need it there. And that's $22 per minute for each performance video and $11 per minute for just audio if you want to upload some audio samples.
Yeah, they call them performance videos essentially because I mean they're made from performance, but they'll produce some stuff for you if you want. So for example, they do something called a scene slate, which is essentially like a 2-person scene, kind of like my demo. We put it on the site if you want to take a look at it. But it's essentially you have a single scene. It's 4 minutes. It's you and a partner, and they shoot it for you in kind of like a Hollywood style. You only get 2 takes though, and it's gonna cost you $200. If you need an additional take, they'll charge you an extra $30. If you go over the 4 minutes, they'll charge you $70 a minute.
Yeah, it's a little pricey as well, but again, if you don't have your stuff hosted anywhere else on the internet and you want something better than a link, or if this is your main website, it could be a very good option.
Yeah, if you want to put together one of those performance-based promo reels because you don't have anything, any footage, but you want professional quality out of it, and you're in the States, this is the way to get it.
Right. So they'll also help you produce and edit and upload and host a slate shot for you. This slate shot is something that showcases your ability to pick, your ability to host things like talk shows or game shows, or it's a different look at the things that you might do than you would find in a regular show reel. This type of thing also, it is very simple, and it's shot in front of a green screen, and you get to pick at least 3 templates and all that. They'll do that for you for $150.
Yeah, again, you get 2 takes, $30 for an extra one, $70 if you want an extra template. The thing is, the description of this is a little
loose.
Unclear. It's a little loose. It's a little unclear. And there's no examples. The worst part about the site, there are no examples of these. So you can find them on the website, though. You can go look up at other actors and see what materials they have to a certain extent.
Yeah.
I mean, it's better if you're a casting director and stuff, but it's hard to see what the quality of this is before you make a decision because there's no previews of it. But they do a bunch of stuff like that. Also, if you're in Los Angeles and New York, they have this contract with a company called Chelsea Studios where they'll do what they call personality videos. They're essentially interviews where they sit you down and do a formal interview where you talk about who you are. They'll do about 60 seconds for $22. So it's not bad. So all of these video options are really good if you have no work and you're trying to come up with some footage to promote yourself on the website. You're in the States, so you can go to this, and you're willing to spend the money.
Yeah, and all these type of things that they're making are more to the point. They're like what the casting directors are used to seeing, or they're basically using their experience in the industry to just produce specific videos rather than like something where you have like a bunch of footage and you have to edit it down to what you basically need, and you can lose hours doing that.
Yeah.
This specifically shoots what you need. Yeah. So it's to the point, an interview, a slate, a quick introduction. It's exactly what you need, and it doesn't beat around the bush. It goes straight to the grain.
Yeah. Essentially, it's some of the same advice we've given you before about when you're starting out, you want to put together some footage when you haven't shot anything. Except this is a professional version of it, and you do get professional quality footage out of it. So I don't know. If you have the money, maybe it's something worth considering.
Yeah. So as far as also things that they give you now, when you start off with your free basic package, you get a slate shot, which allows the casting directors to click on your headshot and then instantly see 7-second slate shot video. So which is it's called slate, but it's like a mini 7-second introduction. You get one of those for free, but you got to pay $5 for any other ones that you want to add to any of your other pictures. They're attached. They're tied into your headshot. So you start off with the headshot that you choose, and you can attach the slate shot to any one. So usually your main image, you'll do that. Another thing, they're tied to it, so they can't be moved from headshot to headshot or moved around. Removing the headshot or removing the slate shot from your headshot, that one will delete it. It'll delete it immediately, and there's no way to restore it. So once you disconnect it, and then once you've passed your free one and the free trial one that they give you, replacing it will cost you another $5.
Yeah. So they kind of screw you if you want to change your headshots or if you like editing your pictures and stuff. But it's a pretty cool feature that you don't see on any of the other casting websites. And essentially, literally, when a casting director looks up your profile or they submit your portfolio, they have to just click on your link. I mean, on your headshot, and you'll do a slate. It's like if there are demos of this, I've been to some seminars when they demoed it, but it essentially looks like those paintings in Harry Potter where you walk up to them and they suddenly come alive. And there's production companies that produce these headshots for you so that your actual headshot looks exactly the same way as the footage. Yeah. So that's what it looks like. And they even shoot it so that there's no transition in between the portrait and you coming to life and talking to the camera. So it's exactly like that.
Yeah, it's a neat trick that they do in order to probably thought of it when they came up with the whole slate shot idea.
Yeah, and it's convenient because then they can instantly see what you look like and what you sound like, and what your personality is, insofar as what you can portray in 7 seconds.
Yeah. Another good feature about this site in general is the way that they contact you back and forth. In order for security purposes, like you might lose with spam and all this email stuff, they have their own internal messaging service that's built into the system called C-Mail. And in this C-Mail, it allows them to write you back and let any person who wants to call you in for an interview or send you information or open the lines of contact, they'll send you a C-Mail, and then as soon as you log in the site, it'll be up there. So it's good to log in on a regular basis, not only to check for new castings, but to see if you got any messages. It's like the safest and secure. And a lot of times in this C-Mail will be like the instructions for the next step. So if somebody is interested in it, it'll be like what you need to do next.
Yeah. So apart from the profile, I mean the other main function are the breakdowns themselves. So you can look at the breakdowns and the casting notices for free. There are two kinds of them, which are the online and the hard copy ones, which are by mail-in only.
Yeah, you got to be careful with that because at first, even when I started using it, I didn't know about the hard copy ones. I just assumed that everything was just going to be like electrical online. It's an online system, and it's going to be you'll be able to. But no, there's actually still people out there who prefer to get hard copies of everything and to be contacted and have you mail in your documentation. So you'll have to look for the little symbols on the site and next to the listing. If it has like a little squiggle mark or lightning bolt or whatever, it's like the little icon next to it. It's letting you know that it is an online and they are accepting online applications or online entries for it. But the ones that don't just skip them because it doesn't have a squiggle mark. Actually read them and see if it's something that you're right for, and do be prepared to mail it in.
Yeah. So there's a cost to apply for a casting on Casting Workbook, and usually it's $2 per permission of 3. There's a video involved, but you can get like a subscription called Showfax for $68 a year that'll allow you unlimited submissions.
It's like a blanket fee.
Yeah. So your agent will have this if they're on the site. So when you're linked, you and your agent can submit you if they choose, and then you don't have to pay for that. They take care of it, or it's included in their Showfax. So.
Yeah, but most members, if you use it often enough, you'll see the value in getting the Showfax because depending, some people have multiple agents, multiple representation, or sometimes you want to submit stuff. When it comes time to submit your image or submit for one of these castings, most of the breakdowns will include a box with it where you can write notes to the director, to the casting directors. It's an optional box, but most of them do elect to turn it on. And in that box, that's where you'll be able to add any kind of material that you have on hosted on external sites. If you have like your own homepage, a YouTube channel, anything like your CV, pictures, resumes, video, any kind of material hosted elsewhere, you'll want to include it there. And also you'll want to tell them, take the opportunity to tell them any notes about like who they should contact. Like in case the odd chance you want them to contact you directly instead of contacting your agent, you'll also put that note in the box. So that's a really good nifty thing to have as part of the attachment, as part of the casting notice.
Yeah. But that's pretty much it for Actors Access. It's a fairly simple casting site. It's very specific, but I mean that's why it's powerful. It's just very. But yeah, it's professional specific, I guess. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks a lot for watching. We're going to be bringing a couple of other videos to you about more casting services and stuff in the future. But that's it for now. Thanks a lot.
All right. And as always, you can contact us on acting101@gmail.com.
Yeah, or you can leave a comment here or send us a private message through YouTube.